Zelda entry number 3/4. That's right, this is a double entry because I wasn't able to do last week's entry. So, and they kind of actually go hand in hand together. So, it's kind of cool that they're a double entry together. Alright, entry number 1 for this double entry. Zelda Breath of the Wild looks like it's going to be an incredible Zelda experience. So we're going to need an incredible main villain to go with it, right? Who will be the new villain causing chaos in Hyrule this time? Let's see. We can have another precursor to Ganondorf like we did in Skyward Sword, being Demise. But it'd be cool to see Demise again, but like somehow, well no, because he died, I think. I don't think he actually survived. Maybe we'll get to see the actual start of Ganondorf this time. Like, technically so far, Ocarina of Time has the start of Ganondorf. And every time you see him after that, in the timeline that is, he's always just known as Ganon. And you hear talk about him being Ganondorf, the Gerudo thief. But you never actually see him as Ganondorf other than Ocarina. Maybe we'll actually get to see, like, the first Ganondorf, or maybe somehow it's the Ganondorf from Ocarina of Time, like maybe as a younger Ganondorf or something, who knows, because we don't know how old he truly is. I know this ain't gonna happen, but I'll just throw it out here for the heck of it. What if we got to see Vaati come back from Minish Cap? But then we would have to have the Bokiri involvement somehow, and then he'd have to get the magic hat again, and it'd just be too much of a mess, it wouldn't really work out very well. But if we saw someone that was similar to Vaati, that'd be awesome because I love Vaati. He's such an awesome villain. Let's see. I don't think we want to see Girahim come back because he was kind of gay, you know. So I got an idea. What if we saw a younger twin Roba? That would be pretty awesome because every time we see them, they're always just old hags. So what if we got to see them as young, beautiful women and practicing in sorcery and causing chaos everywhere? This would be very unlikely. But what about Baron or Onyx from the Oracle games? Like, they're not even... None of those games take place in Hyrule, but it'd be cool if they made their way to Hyrule in this installment, if they would somehow show up. Because, let's just face it, Baron is a friggin' awesome badass. She's the only female main villain we've had in the Zelda series so far. And, well, not counting Hilda, because we don't fight her, so she doesn't technically count. But yeah, I'm betting on maybe some kind of precursor to Ganondorf, between Demise and Ganondorf. So that's where I'm going to be placing my money. And then entry number 2 for this week. How heavily will the 3 Golden Goddesses and the Triforce impact the story of Breath of the Wild? Will the 3 Golden Goddesses make a return in the game, and will we once again be fighting for the Triforce? What if Dan Nehru and Feora came back in this installment? Like, what if we got to see them in action? Like, what if they came to Link's aid to help them in the final boss fight? Maybe we'll see maybe a summary or a different kind of telling of the creation story that was in Ocarina of Time. So maybe we'll get to see the goddesses once again creating the Triforce and creating the world or something. Maybe they'll hint at it, maybe throw it in there somewhere. Or, like I said, maybe you'll see them at some point in the game, and they'll come to Link's aid, like in the final moments, or maybe we see the creation of the Triforce. How badass would that be? Like, even if it's just for 5 minutes, we see the 3 Golden Goddesses, or at least maybe they just talk about them, or we get items similar to in Ocarina of Time, like Den's Fire, Nehru's Love, and Feora's Wind. But what if these are actual items, like stuff they used at some point in something? Like, what if we get a full big backstory to the goddesses doing something, and like fighting in a war, and they had items or something, like Den's bow. Like, we get armor pieces now, so what about Feora's armor? Something that would be cool. Maybe Nehru's sword. Like, since the Master Sword's rusted, we won't be able to use it right away probably, so what if, like, we go to the Shrine of Nehru, and then it has a sword posted there or something, and we get to use that sword until we're able to use the Master Sword. It'd be awesome. I would love to see that. So yeah, today's topics: Will we see the Triforce again? Will we see the 3 golden goddesses and maybe get items from them? Or, like, and who's going to be the villain? A precursor to Ganondorf, but still after demise? Like, the possibilities are unlimited, dude. Let's talk about this. So that's it for now. Until next week, if I'm able to get an entry out next week, or maybe we'll have another double entry. Who knows? We'll see you guys then. Take it easy.